tiniest bar in Texas, late night. Let me hear ya. Woo! Hell yeah. How you doing, Simply Courtney?
Man, I'm doing good, dude. This is a fun night. It started off, honestly, I'm going to be real with you. I know, are you recording? Fuck it, don't matter.
Yeah.
Listen, you would have had a field day if you would have been here earlier. And by field day, I don't know, you might have blown a gasket.
Ooh.
We had a whole table. You ready for this?
Oh,
Hot chicks.
Yeah.
Hot chicks at the table with guys, obviously, but hot chicks. Tall, like as tall as me, if not taller, but all fucking talking and not like loudly talking during everybody's set. And I rapped at one point and got the whole bar, like everybody here, to say, shut the fuck up. And it was like really dope, but they never joined in at all. And it was just like, I was like, man,
they're not getting the message.
I'm either mad that Derek's not here or I'm sad that Derek's not here. But yeah, you would have definitely been over there and I would have been like, no, I think I'm gonna see how this is gonna play out. I'm like, hey guys, back up. Let's just see where he goes here. Let's see where this is gonna go.
Yeah, I can't get aggressive with inattentive audiences.
It's, you know what, you're learning comedy, and I'm not even mad at you because I've talked about you to a few friends, non-comics, but like I try to talk about stuff that happens here just so I can get a different lens on it because I'm not in a position to try to groom people at all. But if I can give any kind of advice or something like that, I will when I see fit. But I was talking about that, and I was like, I remember being in your position when I first started comedy. And I remember, like, I didn't get aggressive necessarily, but I would, like, start, like, fucking with them.
Yeah.
And I also did a thing where I thought I could flirt my way out of any situation. And it was one of those weird things where it worked most of the time. But then as things kind of got a little more, I'm going to be PC here, a little more not necessarily friendly for men doing that type of stuff. I had to learn like, oh shit, I gotta pick when I can do that and when I can't. And sometimes you'd be like, I can read it real quick. She liked me. And then it'd be like, she's creeped out by me. Now I'm at that spot where I'm past 30. I don't know how old you are, but you're not 30,
29,
right?
yeah.
Oh shit, you're close. Okay, so I'm at I think I've hit that creepy spot now to where if I stare at a woman, she's like, ooh, that's creepy. Like if I was younger, I think it still would be creepy just because I'm a big black dude. But I feel like you may still have it where you can work some little suave shit to it.
Yeah, a little bit of flirtiness.
It's something, man. There's something there to explore. But either way, you keep figuring out your journey to self-exploration because I don't want anybody to stop being who the fuck they are because somebody tells them to.
Thank you.
So do what the fuck it is that you feel is natural. And if the shit works, what do they say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, see what you can do to fix it, but use as little magic and tools as possible.
Yeah. No, I hear you for sure.
Yeah.
When that kind of shit's going on, it's like, but the people, they don't fucking know that the place for that is up there. Like, like, why are you spending your energy combating the fact that a show is going on when you could just sit somewhere else?
They were here. Fun fact, there was two of them that came down at the beginning, and I saw the big group come, and they actually came down, they watched a few comics, and they were like, oh, we don't like it. And it was the weirdest thing ever. They walked out this way, like they literally went out that exit. I thought, oh, they're gone. Then they curved back up that way. Then they curved back, and then like I don't know, something between here and there, they gathered more. I don't know, is that an amoeba or what kind of?
They brought all the other people down.
Yeah,
see, that shit makes me angry because the thing is, the thought process there is they're like, oh, there's an open mic going on. Let's go get our friends so that more of our friends can watch the show if they want to.
Yeah.
Not because, not because the show, the show is here for us and us only, not here for anyone else. And we're not here for it. Fuck those people. God damn it. Yeah, I might have just fucking lost it.
It's a thing. And I think there are some comics that took it on as a challenge, and there are others that just said, fuck it, do your thing. I like to see both of those work. I have the problem sometimes when I'm doing an inattentive room, meaning I'm in an ambush, I call it comedy show, where it's at a bar.
Yeah.
These people know it's a show, these people don't know it's a show. I will focus on the people that aren't paying attention, and then I will neglect the people that actually are paying attention.
That's a mistake.
That's a big mistake.
Yeah,
and that's
you definitely want to pay attention to the people who are paying attention. Then if you see some attention catching from over there, you can try and engage them real quick. Yeah. But 100%. Like, but that shows like intent to that
Attention.
their intention was to come back in spite of the fact that something was going on. So I just think that's obliviousness and rudeness.
Yeah, it happens. It's
Yeah,
Tuesday
but it would
night.
have been interesting. Yeah, sure.
Thursday is gonna be dope.
Fuck
I
it.
can
You
feel
know,
it.
if I'm here and that kind of shit's going on, I mean, I know I often sign up because like tonight I got my own mic that I host,
Nah,
and
you're
so I
good.
can't come in early.
You're fine.
Yeah, but you can.
I put you up first last week just because I wanted to change up the monotony. I was like, nah. Go up first.
No, I appreciate you. Man, I was I had hit that guy's weed pen, and I
Oh,
had to
shit.
sit down because it was so hot. And
Okay.
I walked into, and then I got up and I was like, I need to get some water, go to the bathroom. And as soon as that door closed behind me into the little crab shack that they have there, whatever, I was like, thank God for yoga, because I just collapsed. I was on the ground for like half a second.
You were high as shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, it was mostly because it was hot. Like, have you guys ever felt lightheaded because it's hot and you're high? Not just because you're high and not just, but it's, and fucking, I don't know, maybe I was dehydrated, but yeah, thank God for the full camel pose, because I 100% folded. Yeah.
It's one of those weird. Nope. There it is. It's one of those weird things where like sometimes you get high and then it makes you find out other things about yourself.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you up, Renyon, because I think Renyon, you're. Wait, hold on real quick. Let me make sure the other guy isn't here or is here. Andrew V. Are you Andrew V in the back? Sweet. Non-comic? You are a comic? Oh, okay. So. Okay, so Joel, you're gonna close us out. But one thing I've learned with the weed stuff. By the way, I'm not a regular smoker by any means, but I'm getting there. Me and my girl, hear me out. Me and my girl recently, because she's the keeper of the weed, we were smoking the keef. We weren't smoking the weed, we were smoking the keef because we're out of the regular weed. Well, I did that like it was regular weed, and it took me to a very dark place, and it opened up a side of my brain that I had never even felt move before.
Yeah.
And it was scary the second time, because the first time and most times when I smoke, any negative thoughts, my brain is able to say, oh, let's not do that right now, let's have a good time. Well,
They took the wheel this time.
Yeah, they took the wheel and they said, hey, if positive can exist, then what does that mean? Negative can exist as well. And when I tell you I did a deep dive,
Yeah.
my deep dive was so dark, I made a sitcom loosely based on my life that left me in tears. I was like, wait. I was like describing this random ass like sitcom scenario type thing.
Do you think that the crying was cathartic for you? Though?
No.
Oh,
It was fucking
just
terror and it was
terrifying.
pain and
but
anguish.
it was all things that you had remembered from the past. And it was
Well,
sad trip.
it was stuff that was all hypothetical. It was
Oh.
hypothetical. It was the idea that if you die,
Yeah.
it's because you figured out something in life. It was almost a form of nirvana.
Yeah.
Where Nirvana. Where Nirvana, that's like a place, right? It's like
Narnia.
Nirvana and Narnia mixed together. But anyways, know that you fucking, you only die once you figure out that this shit's a simulation, and then you move to the next spot. And I was like, wait, what?
Okay, so Philip K. Dick got you bad. He bit
Well,
you
it's
down.
gonna get worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. That my kids can't be successful if I stay alive.
Woo!
So I either have to die to give them a chance to be successful, or I live and they have a chance of being unsuccessful. And it's like, but what if I want them? Because I have this theory, this stupid theory, that professional athletes can never be like professional athletes unless they've experienced some kind of trauma in their life. And so you always have these players whose dads, moms, or somebody close to them died. And I was like, fuck, my kids, the chance for them to be great, one of their parents has to die. And I'm like, fuck, I feel like it's me. And so I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, I did that at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and it just fucking left me rocked to my core. Yeah. Not what you're supposed to be thinking about when you're supposed to be high.
Yeah.
Right, Joel?
I gotcha. Well, I know that we've been bullshitting up here for a long time. You
Let's
guys
support
mind
Joel,
if I do
man.
one joke? Yeah. No.
You do your joke. I'm going to go sit down and I'm going to watch Joel. You bring him
Okay,
up.
fuck it. Okay, so Joe, he's closing us out right after. Okay, cool. Fuck yeah. All right.
I'm going to sit down and support him.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Well, the Queen of England just died, 96 years old, been reigning as a monarch for 70 years. She died in Scotland, though.
What?
Yeah, she died in Scotland at Balmoral Castle, which is in Cairngorms National Park.
Okay.
But and she died of natural causes, which I think is a great way to die. Definitely high on the list of ways to die, because natural causes 400 years ago for her would have just been some Scotsman's axe. You're not long for this world, lassie. Something like that. Yeah, but I don't know what other ways. The last. Yeah, what comparison should I make? High on the list of ways to die, natural causes. Low on the low on the list of ways to die is in a wheelchair, hit by a train. I don't know what's good, what's bad. Yeah, and Cairngorms National Park. That's where Balmoral Castle is. Doesn't a cairngorm sound sort of like a Scottish word for a maggot that eats your corpse? The cairngorms, they've got a... Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what else to buy. I want to write a joke about this, so we'll find if there's anything funny about it. Balmoral Castle, that's where she died. I looked up the translation of Balmoral. Balmoral in Scots is a long woolen petticoat worn under the skirt and sometimes folded so that you can see it. And I just didn't know the Queen was that kind of slut. I didn't know she was, okay, dumb, bad, distasteful. Because I do have a lot of respect for the Queen. If that TV show The Crown is at all accurate, I got hella respect for her. I mean, she had to be a young monarch dealing with all these wily politicians, these British backhanded complimenting type people. I was once at dinner in London at my cousin's house. My cousin Charles, he's very English, but he had his what was his name? He had one of his daughter's husbands over for dinner. His name was Corky, and I eat a lot, and so my auntie Claire was saying, Corky, don't you see how very much Derek is eating? And he looked at me. He said, yes, it's amazing. And at the time, I thought, it was like, wow, that's a strange compliment. And then I realized a week later, after I left, it's like, yeah, he was definitely roasting me. He was like, it's amazing. I eat a lot. Not fat. I actually just weighed myself recently, 175 pounds, lightest I've been for a long time. Feel good. Don't know if that's good, but I don't know. I still got the skinny fat on my back. I don't really mind, but I don't know. I'll get fit one of these days. Cool. This has not been funny at all. Sorry to talk about the Queen's death in this tasteless and disturbing manner. Cairngorms all the way. Can I get a cheer for the Cairngorms? Yeah! All right, guys. You guys have been freaking awesome. You give it up for the tiniest bar in Texas. Yeah, keep it going for your bartender. Clap it up for Simply Courtney, all your other comedians you've seen tonight, and keep it going for your next act. His name is Ben.
Joe Runyon.
Joe Rogan?
Joe Runyon.
Joe Runyon. My bad.
You wanna go Ben?
I'm so sorry.
Ben Runyon.
I like how Ben was drawn out.
It was dope.
But your name is Joe
She
Runyon.
just went up and just introduced herself as Ben. Hey,
I'm
Ben.
sorry, I've seen you something
When you're
before.
finished, you saying, I've been Ben.
That was such an anticlimactic to end all that shit. But everyone, Joe Runyon, everybody, come on. Clap it up for him.
Ben. I loved how confident you were in that, though. That was solid.
That was supposed to be.